We've got you guys propped up on some yarn here. We have a sleeve on the cardigan.
Yep.
It's kind of hard to,
These two colors, this is Cocoa and this is Biscuit. It's from I Love This Wool, and they're natural solids.
Cocoa and biscuit. I don't know why. I know. Hair check.
Yeah.
Mine's looking a hot mess.
Stupid wind.
I know. So dumb.
Yeah. All right. Hi everyone. This
Hi.
is sorry. This is the Elevated Stitches podcast. My name is Faith,
I'm Abby.
and you can find us on Instagram. I'll have everything linked below, Ravelry and stuff like that. So yeah, we just have a podcast today.
Yep.
I'm wearing my Brooklyn shawl. I'm not going to take it off because I keep forgetting how to put it on like this. But it's the Brooklyn shawl by Honeybird Studio. I test knitted this. And I used Blue Sky Fibers Woolstock Worsted in the color October Sky. So you just, the short end's over here, but you start with this cable panel and then you gradually get into the garter stitch, but then it ends with this 2x1 rib. So yeah, it's a little bit prickly, the yarn, even though I'm wearing something over it. So like this whole half side of me has been sweating all day, kind of. So I've been like taking it off, but
They're like rotated.
yeah. But I really like this shawl. It's an asymmetrical shawl. That's why I'm wearing it like this. So I kind of look like a cowboy, sort of. The little poncho thing. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
I am wearing the Night Shift
Oh, I like that.
by Andrea Mowry. I did not knit this.
Oh.
Yes. I got it from because I work at Cowgirl Yarn, which we've talked about before, in Laramie, Wyoming, and we're doing a huge like shop sample sale right now.
Oh, really?
And I was like, yep, that's mine.
I like it.
I like it too. I mean, it's huge.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was knit out of Queensland Collection Rainbow Beach.
Oh, okay.
I think it was. So I think this yarn was actually technically a bulky weight, and it's the pattern calls for worsted, so you know, just adds to the size, and that's just fine.
I know there's some yarns like with the air spun. I forgot to get my finished objects.
Oops. We'll take a break.
Yeah. With some yarn, like it'll say it's like a worsted or like a bulky, but then you knit with it and you're like, I should go down like 3 needle sizes for it. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I've had that experience too.
Yeah. I need to go get my finished objects real quick.
Also, apologies. Our lighting is weird. We've got you guys propped up on some yarn here. We're just doing what we can. I did not bring our ring light today, which, you know, yeah. So we have blinds, light coming through. But if we open them, we would be blinded and wouldn't be able to see, so.
I think I only had 2 that I remember that I just posted on Instagram, but
Nice.
okay. All right, I'm back. And we'll talk about finished objects if you want to go first.
Yes, I will go first. I finished the pair of shorties.
I'm messing this up.
That's okay. I know it. We're back. So I finished this pair of shorties.
Oh, I love how those look.
I do too. I noticed though, like this is the second sock, and you can tell like there's like 0 pooling in this one compared to this one.
Oh, that's too bad.
or maybe not like 0, but you know, it's
Yeah.
different. It's different for sure. So
Yeah.
that kind of happened, but I mean, I
That's
don't.
okay though.
Yeah, I'm just like whatever. I don't hate it. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
The yarn was Yarn Snob. I don't know anything more than that. So yeah,
Those are great.
finished those. I just did a I'm pretty sure it's Crazy Sock Lady has a DK vanilla sock.
Oh, okay.
And I basically just like completely omitted the leg
Yeah.
and just went like ribbing maybe a round or 2 and then right into the heel flap. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I
Socks.
like socks. You can just knit however much you want. I mean, except for the foot,
Yeah.
but
I like that
Yeah.
too.
I have a pair of finished socks too.
Hooray for us
Yeah.
and our socks.
They're the stripy socks. Oh, my hair is all over them. That's disgusting. Okay. Yeah. I started these in September, and then I just finished them like a couple days ago. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably would have seen them already. But
They look good.
I think one leg is longer than the other by a couple rows of rib, and one foot is shorter than the other. So, yeah. But this yarn softened up like quite a lot after blocking, so it's a nice pair of socks. I like how it kind of just has like the classic stripes. Like there's a thick stripe and then there's a small one. So yeah, I don't follow patterns with socks. I just cast on 64 stitches, knit the leg for however long I want to, then I do a slip stitch heel and then knit the foot, you know. And with the toe, I decrease until I have 24 stitches, and then I do the Kitchener stitch. So yeah,
Nice.
these are my socks.
You do one at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder have you ever like started a pair and like, you know, kind of like how you think that maybe one sock has more rows. Do you think that maybe your tension was just different when you knit the second one versus the first one?
So I write down the amount of rows of ribbing that I do. I think it was just the length of the leg. Actually, I don't know why I said rib, because I think I knit the leg for 5 inches, and I think something just got cut short a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I've done that before in my experience where like I knit one sock and then I knit the other one and I hold them together and I know that it's the exact same, but they're like, oh, was I really stressed during this sock? Because the tension is way different, the gauge.
Yeah.
But just thought maybe that could have been it.
Maybe.
Shall I go again?
Yeah. I mean, I
have
just have one
3.
other finished object, but yeah, you can go.
I have, let's see, one of my FOs I don't have with me, but I did send
Oh, that's okay. Oh yeah,
a
the
faithful
hat.
picture that we will include later. But here's I
That's
cranked this guy out on the knitting machine.
Ooh.
It is out of Knitted Wit worsted. Oh, the colorway. I have it here somewhere. But I've never worked with their worsted weight before. It was kind of fun.
I didn't know she had a worsted weight.
I
Well,
know.
just from what I see in the store, it's all like this sock.
The colorway is Miss Shanna Jean if you're crafty. So, I like it. It's kind of, it's honestly kind of ugly, in my opinion.
I like
Like-
the pink and the blue.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just think it's kind of ugly, but it's still kind of cute.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, I would have done a few more rows for length because it's a little bit too small for me. But it fits my kid, so he can have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Cute little hat.
just a nice little hat.
Yeah. Should Should I go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I finished my Wednesday sweater by Petite Knit.
Yes.
Here's what it looks like. I'll put in a picture of me wearing it. I knit the extra small, and I wish I knit the small because I think this is like 40 inches all the way around, and my bust keeps getting bigger, so yeah.
Well,
I should knit the small size or the medium next time because the titties are growing. So I knit the body, I think, to 10 inches, and then I did 6 inches of ribbing. It doesn't look like that on the back because there's short rows. I think there's only short rows on the front. Or on the back. I think it's on the back. I'm remembering.
That seems to be the norm usually.
Yeah, I'm remembering I know with V-necks they only do short rows like right here instead of on the back. In my experience, at least. So I think I did 32 rounds of ribbing for everything. So it kind of gives me like a mock neck, but I can still fold it over.
Nice.
A little bit.
That's cute.
Yeah, and I did the Italian bind off a little too tight, so when it rolls over, it kind of stays there, which I like.
Yeah.
But I used Lion Brand woolies in the color Blush Heather with 2 different dye lots, so you can see this big old stripe in the front.
On camera, it doesn't look.
Yeah, it doesn't look too harsh on the camera, but like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, like you won't notice, and then I wear it and I'm like, oh geez.
Yeah.
So for the whole body I just tried to use the one color, and then for the sleeves I did the lighter one, and with the neck. So
honestly, I mean, I know that that's like not ideal, but I really don't think it looks like.
Yeah, it
doesn't look bad.
No, it looks nice, like especially with the sleeves, like you can't really tell, I don't think.
No.
But yeah, I really like the split hem. I think split hems are really flattering, especially if you're like, but that's just me. And I feel like if I didn't do the split hem and I just had this much ribbing, it would look really like balloony down here. But that's my Wednesday sweater, and I kind of want to make another one.
Do it. But bigger.
Yeah.
To accommodate.
Yeah. That's my Wednesday sweater. I think I just said that. I don't know. But
lovely.
Yes.
And then I have a third one, but I don't have it with me, but we will install a picture.
Yes.
Or actually it's like a half-made picture, almost done.
You'll get the idea though.
I have no idea what the yarn is. I got it as a gift. No ball band. And I used the ribbed hat pattern from Tin Can Knits, the free one. The one that you just finished, I believe, not too long ago.
That was a classic ribbed hat.
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. The free one, you know. I just used that, but I didn't do the ribbing through the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a Christmas gift, and I wanted to get it done quickly.
Yeah, I just finished the one I was making for my dad. I don't know if I talked about it in the last one, but it's blocking over there.
Nice.
And I cut the decreases like short because I'm like, I'm sick of this 1x1 ribbon. Like, I don't mind it, but, and I know, I mean, the hat has a lot of drape in the back, and all the hats I've seen my dad wear, they're kind of more like skull caps, so that's also why I did it. So I was justifying me being lazy. So
sometimes it just works out.
Yeah,
you know, both, you can be lazy and it does what you need to do still.
Yeah.
But I still did the decreases because I really liked how it looked.
Yeah, the little swirl. Yeah.
And those turned out cool. I wish I had more pictures, but
That's okay.
sometimes you just do the thing and don't, you know,
Yeah.
don't document the thing. So
Yeah. I'm still like blocking it a little aggressively just in case, because it kind of looks like a little baby gnome hat when you like fold up the brim. So I'm like, So I stretched it like crazy. Oh wait, I have another one. I don't know where my brain is today.
Oh, yes.
But this is the sample knit that I talked about in the last podcast. It is the Antler Tip by TNK Knits. I really like this cable. So I think it has you do 8 repeats of the cable, but I go up a needle size with cable tat, so I used a 5.5 millimeter instead of a 5. And then I was running out of yarn, so I just did 5 repeats, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I did the decreases, and I blacked it and left it in the water for an hour and a half because I was watching TV and knitting, and I think I was watching a podcast and she was talking about like blocking her knits, and I'm like, So
oh yeah, I'm doing that.
yeah, the water was dark red.
Interesting. So it bled a lot.
Yeah, I think if you would leave it in there for a normal amount of time, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it would have been fine. But no, it was bathing, it was marinating in the water. So, but it softened up a lot and it's really drapey. So yeah, this is my sample knit for,
It looks really good.
yeah, the yarn store. I hope she likes it.
I'm sure she will.
But it's Jody Long, Alba Aaron, in the color Rage. It's a nice tweedy kind of color. Well, it has tweed in it, but yeah. I kind of want to make another one for myself.
It's super cute.
Yeah. So yeah.
I like it. Should we do whips?
Yeah, let's do whips.
Okay. Shall I go?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, I have this in my hand. This is just a vanilla sock. Ooh, another one. It's turning out really fun.
Yeah, I like that.
The colors a lot. This is Knitted Wit. It's their DK base, and the colorway is Ancestral Glow. And it's turning out, it's real fun.
Yeah, I like it.
So, I mean, this will be done in no time. DK works up super quickly. So, yeah, 2x2 rib. Do that leg till I'm like, sick of the leg. And then, you know, just keep pushing on. But
yeah, I like it.
It's going well. So, yeah, next time these will be done for sure.
Yeah. I like knitting socks, like, especially vanilla ones, because you can just pick a fun yarn and then you just have a fun sock.
Shows off the yarn
a
little bit. For like more, like if I were to do like texture and stuff, I'd probably opt for
a solid color. Yeah. Okay, I have a whole bunch of whips to talk about.
Woohoo!
Because I've been doing all the things. I finished the body on my sweater number 13. Can you just cooperate for a second? Here it is.
Yes.
Well, I know it's gonna grow this way when it blocks, so it might shrink the length a little bit, but I knit it to about 13 inches under the arm. And then I'm starting a sleeve.
Nice.
I really like how the raglan looks.
I do too.
I like thick raglans. Like,
yeah,
a 1-stitch raglan is cool, but like, I think this is like, it's like a 10 or 11 stitch raglan.
Dang. That is thick.
What was that?
Oh.
But yeah, I'm using, I love this yarn in the color orange. I think they should rename it Traffic Cone because it is bright.
That's fitting.
And
Traffic cone.
yeah, I tried it on and like
Dude, that's gonna look so good.
Yeah. I'm just a little worried about the neck because it kind of like does this, and then I look and then I look like that. But you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
We don't.
It's for warmth.
Yeah, we don't double chin shame around here.
No,
okay?
no.
But hopefully this will be done by next time. I mean, it's broken ribs, so it kind of goes by fast. So yeah, that's my sweater number 13 by My Favorite Things Knitwear.
I like it.
Me too. It's so squishy too. It's like, kind of want a blanket out of it. But
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. I really, really wanted to get this done last night. I could have, but I did not.
That's okay.
We have a sleeve on the cardigan.
Yep.
It's kind of hard to, it doesn't really look like much, honestly, but I did about 25 rows of sleeve here, and it ends, yeah, around there.
Mid elbow.
Yeah. So, yep, just picked up, knit, actually it was 22 rounds.
Oh, okay.
And then I cord bind off, which I still, I mean, it's like, you know, we still have all the finishing stuff to do.
Yeah.
But it's so close.
You're almost done.
Dude, yes.
I love a good t-shirt cardigan.
I know.
They look nice.
Well, and it's so, like it's knit with such a big needle that it's so like holy that I didn't really intend for it to be like a winter piece.
Yeah.
So I figured just, you know, 1/2 to 3/4 length would be fine.
For sure.
And yeah, it's turning out fun.
I really like it.
I like it too. I'm so excited for it. And yes, so I need to hunker down and get her done because it is so, so close.
Yeah.
This yarn is Universal Yarn Bamboo Bloom hand paints in red maple, in case you were curious. It's a nice good old schlub.
Yeah, it's a fun yarn.
Fun schlubby.
Yeah. Okay. I split for sleeves on my Afro sweater.
Yay! Ah, that green.
I
I
love
like
it.
that green.
It's for the Irene Lynn Cal me and Jenny are hosting on Instagram. So this is kind of what it looks like. Here's some of the sleeve lace. Well, it's twisted ribbon eyelets. Here goes my yarn. But
Oh.
yeah. So that's just gonna be the whole sleeve at some point. The eyelets kind of make a V. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's just over there now.
Bye. Just
Yeah.
rolls away.
I think I'm knitting size 4. The yarn is Mountain Meadow wool. It's the Saratoga base, I think. It's the 2-ply fingering in the color grass. But yeah, it's a saddle shoulder construction. Yeah, and a V-neck. But if you still want to join the Irene Lynn Cal, you still can. I mean, it's going till January 6th. And I think Irene Lynn, she has some accessories you can still knit. But we have 2 hashtags, the Irene Lynn Cal 2023 and the Irene Lynn Cal 2023 FO for your finished objects. And we'll be picking prizes from both the hashtags. So you don't really have to finish anything if you can't. So
Sweet.
that's one of the projects I'm making.
I love that green, dude.
Me too, it's gonna look amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
Okay.
You wanna go ahead and go again?
Yeah, I'll do 1 more. I don't know if I showed this last time, but this is the brioche blanket.
Oh.
There it goes. This is the brioche blanket I'm making. Here's the right side.
Dude.
It looks like it's gonna be super small, but it's also kind of scrunched on the needles, and brioche grows a lot. Well, it's half brioche. So it is so squishy.
I like how that's working up.
Yeah, it's really nice. I thought it was just gonna be a whole bunch of like muddy kind of colors, but it's striping really nicely. So. Yeah, it's the yarn I showed when we had our acquisition episode. Was the James C. Brett Marble Chunky. So that's what this yarn is.
Nice.
And it's so nice. I really like it. So I've been trying to work on this for about an hour and a half every day or every other day, and that's been working. So
You got a lot of progress on it.
yeah.
I mean, how long's it been? Like not even 2 weeks.
Yeah. Like I'm using 5mm needles and it's a chunky yarn, so
Yeah.
it should go by pretty fast.
Dude, I love that. I love seeing progress quickly.
Yeah.
Like, let me see it, please.
Yeah. So I'm not following a pattern. I don't even know how many stitches I cast on. I was like, brioche, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Nice.
I usually lose steam on knitted blankets, but I think like because this is just so squishy and my boyfriend really likes the colors, I was like, let's just do it. So, yeah.
Well, it's kind of nice too with like color changing yarn like that, because if you start to get bored, a color change comes and then it's like, oh,
yeah, it's okay now.
it's kind of like, revamps it a little bit, even though like same project, just,
Yeah.
you know. Let's see. Still have I don't think I brought the Saunders shawl last time because I didn't really get much done on it.
You brought it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were just on that red stripe, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we are now on green.
Ooh.
So she is coming along. Let me get this sorted here. Yeah, so we've got the red, the mustard, and going into the green. So still, I mean, I'm following the Saunders shawl pattern, which is just a 2-row repeat, but I'm adding in texture and stuff when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So she's coming along. Here's the current little green guy. Very cute.
Yeah.
And then talked about it when I first introduced the whip, but this is some of my naturally dyed. Don't know what I used. Pretty sure it was black beans. Doesn't look like much, but compared to like an undyed skein, you can definitely tell it's like a really light gray, almost kind of silvery vibe.
Yeah.
In person, I don't know.
It looks like driftwood, I think.
Yep. I think you said that last time, and I was like, yeah, that's it for sure.
It's the driftwood yarn.
And I don't know if we had this chat on pod, but I was going to not use
The super jewel tones?
Yeah, those super bright ones. And I was kind of missing like a purple. Like I just felt like, I don't know, like it needed another color in there. And we had a bunch of these little mini skeins at work at Cowgirl Yarn. So I snatched it up because I thought it would be a good addition.
Yeah.
And so these minis are only 10 grams and these ones are 20, and I'm not going to use the full 20 though, because I don't like purple that much. But yeah, I'll just use 10 and then save the other 10 for socks or something.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So yeah.
Little contrast sock.
Yeah, plugging away on that one for now, but I don't know, it's kind of on the back burner too, because I have other like Christmassy things that are taking priority at this time.
Okay. I have another sample knit that I'm working on. It's the DRK Everyday Cowl by Andrea Mowry.
Nice.
I had a few false starts with this. Don't really know why. This pattern is so easy, but I had to frog it a couple times, so that's why there's not too much progress on it. But you can't really see the slip stitch with this yarn, but it's there. But it'll be nice. It'll look fine.
Yeah.
Can you really see that?
That kind of sucks. You can't see that detail.
Yeah.
Though.
I mean, in person you can see it, but it's just the yarn.
Yeah.
But, our light is starting to go away. I'm right.
Uh-oh.
Turn this on. So,
Better.
see. This is Jody Long Air Spun in the color Foxy, and it started out with this darker red color, and now it's going into the orange.
Nice.
But it's very fun to knit on. So yeah, this is my other sample knit that I'm working on. So
That is lovely.
yeah, it's really soft.
I like that yarn a lot.
Me too. I think I might knit one of these for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, or another Sophie shawl. I don't know. But
Oh, that would be nice.
it would.
Just wrap it all around.
Yeah. I'll show this real quick. I don't know why I put this skein.
Oh, that looks so good.
It is. It's amazing.
Oh my god. It looks so good.
This is my. Hold on, which side is the right side? It's my Badger and Bloom sweater. I just split for sleeves this morning. Yeah, I really like it. It's
Dude.
so nice. It's so soft too.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love
That's
this.
nice.
Yeah. I'm kind of worried it'll be a little too small in the booby part, but whatever. In blocking, I can just really stretch it out.
Yeah.
And it's also really scrunched on the needle, so I guess we'll just see when I'm done with the body and do a little try on, but it's all sticking to my nose.
It is very, very fluffy.
Yeah, this is, I conveniently have a tag over here. It is Juniper Moon Farm Beatrix. The contrast is lapis, or lapis, I don't know. And the main color is marble. And it's extra fine merino wool, angora, and nylon mix. So it is very soft.
I like that a lot.
Me too. They had I think you guys still have this. They have a bright pink.
Is that, I was just wondering what other color you were thinking of doing.
Yeah, I really kind of wish I did the bright pink as a contrast because that would look really nice.
That would be cool.
But if I ever make another one, maybe we'll do that. But
I really like that still too. Though.
Yeah,
I like blue and pink.
Yeah, that'd be so nice. Now you have to make one.
I might, because that yarn.
Yeah, it's amazing. She said to go up a needle size for the color work, but I'm like, let's just wing it. And I think that's why it's a little small, but we'll see. The short rows are after the color work, which I've made a color work sweater like that before, and it there were no fit issues, so I mean, it still works out.
That's good.
Yeah. So I'm going to knit the body 9 inches under the arm because the color work is like 3 inches, and then she calls for a shorter ribbing, but I don't like super short ribbing, so I did 11 rounds of twisted rib.
Nice.
Because I love twisted rib.
It looks so much better.
Yeah.
It just does.
Yeah, 1 by 1 rib, it just looks uneven and
yeah. I mean, I get the purpose of it, but
yeah,
twisted rib.
Yeah, we love twisted rib.
It looks real good.
Yeah. But I did make a few mistakes, but since this yarn has angora in it, I ripped it back because
Was that scary? Was it sticky?
Yeah, it's very sticky. So I can pick up like drop stitches with my knitting needles. Like I don't need a crochet hook. So that was like frustrating. It took me 30 minutes to pick up all this because like you rip it out and then something gets stuck. So then you try to carefully rip it out, but then you rip out 5 more stitches. So, but I didn't want any mistakes in the sweater, and I'm trying to be more okay with ripping things back and making them look good because I make a lot of mistakes because I just don't know how to pay attention. So
I do that too.
Yeah.
I get sucked into a show or set it down at like a weird where you should not set your knitting down.
Yeah.
And then I come back and I'm like,
and
what? Where?
I'm just not that great yet at reading my knitting. So But yeah, that's my Badger and Bloom sweater by Ann Fetzel.
That looks so good, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's giving ski lodge
Oh yeah.
vibes.
I think she's the pattern designer. She's from Europe.
Mm.
So that's the short row side. I'm so confused. But yeah, Badger and Bloom sweater.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. Oh, I think that's what I had. Oh. And yes. Okay. So, funny story about this whip. This thing has been on my needles for well over a year
Oh wow.
at this point. It is the Stay Pole sweater, like S-T-A-Y, pole, P-U-L-L.
Oh,
Staple
okay.
could sound like staple sweater, but
Yeah.
Stay Pole. Story time.
Oh boy.
I bought this Mountain Meadow wool in their Laramie worsted base, intending to make a weekender for my first sweater. In hindsight, I do not recommend doing a bottom-up sweater as your first sweater.
Sucks.
And this yarn and I have just like we've gone through it, dude. Like this is the beginning of something else. My gauge with it has been horrific. Like this is huge. This is huge. You can't see it, but there's another like half of a weekender underneath
We're
the
using
phone.
it to hold up the phone.
And so basically, long story short, I'm frogging this, and Faith is going to be the new owner of this Mountain Meadow wool because I think it's time that I break the cycle with this yarn.
Yeah.
I've got some kind of bad energy with it. I don't know what it is. I have started and frogged probably 5 projects with it, and it's just not for me anymore.
Sad.
So, we are hit myself in the face. We are retiring this, but I'm going to repurpose the other yarn that I was holding with it, which is Barocco Sesame, and I'm going to make a easy folded poncho by Church Mouse Yarn and Tees. I've had multiple balls of this because of the sweater, but I decided just to cast it on this morning to get it going because I was kind of wanting something new.
Yeah.
I have like 0 progress, but I mean, it's basically just going to be a long rectangle, and then you seam a little piece together, and then you have a poncho.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to tell what it's going to look like, but here's the yarn in the ball.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So I think it's going to be really cool. Sesame it's kind of a weird, let's see. It is a wool acrylic cotton nylon blend.
That's a lot of it.
So there's a whole lot going on in here. But I think it's gonna be cool. So long story short, this sweater no longer sparks joy, and we're moving on to this, which does.
Yeah.
So
That'll be fun.
this is very mindless, knit a row, purl a row, back and forth forever. So, just a go-to mindless, easy
Yeah.
knit. And
Love a good
yes, as soon as I get this together, it's all yours.
I love new yarn.
I feel bad because it's gonna look like legit like ramen noodles.
I
gonna be
really
so
don't
crinkled.
care. I really don't care.
Okay.
I think I might knit a shawl or something. I was thinking that blue shawl I posted on my story today.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking that, but I think it calls for a thinner weight, but I still might use it anyway. So
I mean, Yeah, it's pretty worsted, I would say.
Yeah.
Some of them I feel like you can kind of fudge a little.
Yeah, I feel like if it's a shawl, it's not that big of a deal, but
True.
we'll see. So I always start a new pair of socks after I finish one.
Yes.
So, this is the new sock.
Nice.
This is Magpie Fibers Swanky Sock, which I think is a merino cashmere nylon.
Ooh.
My ball winder destroyed this skein.
Oh, that sucks.
But that's okay. But here's what it looks like.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So the gray and white kind of stripe, and then there's these little gold bits, like the stars, hence
I
the name.
like that.
Yeah, it's a really soft sock yarn. So it might pill a lot. I keep dropping stitches.
So soft.
Yeah.
Slide right off.
So yeah, I think I just did like 13 rows of 1x1 rib, and then I'm knitting the leg for 6 inches, and then I'll do, because this is a lot of yarn, and I usually have a weird amount of sock yarn left, so I want to try to use as much of this as possible. So I'm gonna knit the leg for 6 inches, do the heel, and then I always knit my foot for 7.5 inches, and then the toe ends up being like 1.5 more inches, so that's like my foot size. So 9 inches total. But yeah, that's my new sock.
Yay. I do the exact same thing. Like I finish a sock and I'm like, well,
Let's do another one.
what sock are we moving on to now?
I have 2 more.
You can go ahead.
Okay. So I cast on something new, and it's really scrunched on the needles, so I can't even show you what it is. It's the Ovis sweater by the Petite Knitter. It's the one with the sheep on it.
Cute.
The cute little sheep.
Yes.
So here's kind of some of the color work part.
I like that.
Yeah. So this whole part's supposed to be white because it just like the color just kind of continues into the color work.
Mm-hmm.
What did I just say? We're gonna start over.
Okay. Sure.
So in the picture, she just has like the white collar and then the white yoke with the color work on there, but I didn't really look at it closely. Because it might have said in the instructions to cast on with the contrast color, because this brown is my main color, but I don't think it looks that bad.
Not
Like,
at all.
because at the bottom there's gonna be like a zigzag where the main color starts again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think to just have like this like white panel with the color work on it will be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, this, what I'm using is oh my gosh, there's something in my throat.
Water break.
I actually have 3 bottles of Coke in there, so.
Oh. Get it, girl.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking a Red Bull, so
Yeah.
like,
Who cares?
we're doing our best.
Yeah. These 2 colors, this is Cocoa and this is Biscuit. It's from I Love This Wool, and they're natural solids.
Cocoa and biscuit. I don't know why. Biscuits. Just go on. Stupid.
I think it's just the way you said it.
Biscuit.
This is Patton's Classical Worsted in the color Erin. It was one of the contrast colors for my Lumi pullover.
Nice.
And then I'm going to be using Drops Alaska and just the black color for the horns of the sheep and the little feet. That sweater, it's so cute. I can't wait. I'm like just starting the little sheep right here.
Oh.
So Yeah, it's the Ovis sweater by the Petite Knitter. I think she has either socks or mittens with the little sheep on them.
Cute.
It's so
Oh my
adorable.
God.
But yeah, that's my new cast on.
That's nice.
So, just putting everything on the
I
floor.
love that. I have one more.
Okay, I have one more too, so you can go.
Okay. This is also a very old whip.
Oh, that looks fun. I like the color.
I do too. So it's a ripple bralette. It's on hold right now because I needed the needles for something else, but I mean, she's started. The pattern calls for fingering weight, pretty sure. I used a DK because I made one before and it was so like holy, like
Yeah.
I just wanted something with like a little bit more coverage, so I went with a DK instead. And I mean,
Yeah, that'll work.
stretching it, you can't really like, there's no visible like, you know,
Yeah.
your nip's gonna pop out or something. Still have quite a bit of ways to go on this, obviously, but it's going to be a gift. And yeah,
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going well so far. I mean, a full ribbed project is not my fave, but I get why it's done that way, and it looks nice.
I think 2x2 rib goes by pretty fast.
That's true. This is 3x3.
Oh, well.
Which, I mean, whatever. Rib is rib, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm using Yarn Bee.
Is it the Must Be Merino?
No, this is like bamboo something or another.
Oh, it looked like the same twist as the Must Be Merino one.
Yeah.
I was so confident.
I wish I had the ball band still, but yeah, it's bamboo something. It's like it's a DK bamboo. Don't know anything else about it.
I like the color though.
I do too.
Yeah, it's nice
It's
green.
good. Yeah, nice like kind of sagey kind of green.
Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, so that'll be finished up probably, you know, a couple months or longer. We'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see. I think that's it for my whips.
Okay, I just have one more. Cool. Since I finished my dad's hat, I'm making one for my boyfriend's mom. And it's a classic rib hat, but I am modifying it because I'm sick of 1x1 rib.
Yeah.
So I'm doing 2x2 rib till I get like a nice length where I can fold it over, and then I'm just gonna do stockinette. Because I really want this yarn to like pop. Like I knit a pair of socks in this. I'll put it in a picture. And I just have this skein left over, which I got from a D-Stash, but it's Weird Sisters. I don't know what, it's like their sock base or whatever, but it's superwash merino and stellina. You can't really see some of the sparkles.
I was gonna say, I don't really.
Yeah, you can't really see some of the sparkles, but like in the sun you can. But the color is Court of Dreams, and it's really, really pretty. So yeah, I just cast this on like an hour ago.
Nice.
But that's the 2x2 rib.
Moving along.
Yeah, so after this I'm done with gift knits this year. So I think I wasn't prepared. Like I started in September and then I was like, I'll have enough time if I just like pause for a little bit, and now it's December and I'm like, okay, this is it. I promised everyone else I was going to be making them stuff, but now I'm just like, wait for next year when I'm more prepared. So well, I know my boyfriend's dad wants a scarf, so I'm just gonna knit a Sophie shawl with an acrylic yarn. So
nice. That'll be easy.
yeah, he said he doesn't care if he doesn't get it on Christmas. So I was like, good, because it's not gonna be done.
Yeah, good, because it's not gonna happen anyway.
Yeah, but that's my last work in progress.
Do you have any acquisitions?
I just have 2.
I have a bounty.
Okay, well
a
you
bounty over here.
you can talk. So
So first, I would like to show off this adorable pouch
oh, I love that so much.
from Haley from Knocklets. Haley from Lock Knits makes project bags and notions pouches. And I saw that she was releasing another one that has her like tattoo flash on it, and I was like, that's mine.
I saw it on her podcast and I was like, I've seen this before.
Yeah. I got that real quick. I like sat there and like waited for her shop update, and I was like, because every time she has like super cool ones like this, like they're gone. So I kind of stalked the Etsy page for a hot minute and waited. But very cute.
Yeah.
Holds all the things.
I like it.
I have, let's see. I don't know if I want to talk about this, but I will. I'll just make it quick. It's just kind of underwhelming. This is a skein of Barocco Ultra Alpaca.
Do you guys still sell it in the store?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if okay, yeah.
We do. It's really nice, actually.
Because I have 4 skeins of it in that green color.
Oh, nice.
That I have no clue what to do with.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to crank out a hat on my knitting machine, but it's kind of finicky with some yarns. Like, if the yarn is too, and I worry because the alpaca is so halo-y, it might be too, like, sticky. Like, if it's basically not, like, acrylic and, like, smooth AF, it just has a hard time.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I can crank out a hat for a gift, but if not, then I'll just be joining you on the whatever rib.
Classic rib hat.
I'll just be back on that boat with you.
That's okay.
So yeah, there's that. I'll do one more.
Okay.
I also got these 2 skeins of Knitted Wit Sport. I'm considering this my replacement from the, it's a hot mess over here. This is replacing this, I know. Hopefully I get better energy with this one.
It's Knitted Wit, so.
But I'm going to do a shift again.
Ooh.
With these. This is my main, obviously, and then these will just be my contrast colors.
That'll be fun.
This is Queensland Collection Brighton Beach. This one is Orange Cup Coral. Kind of collapsed in on itself there, but some pretty colors in there. And then this one is Golden Star Shell.
I like that one.
I wish I had 2 of these. We didn't have 2 in the store.
Oh, that's okay.
Unfortunately, or else I would have like just got 2 of these. But
yeah.
I'm thinking these 2 will work okay together.
Yeah.
I'll just, alternate them. This I will not be casting on for quite some time because I'm making myself finish things before, big things.
Yeah.
I'll start new socks. I'll start new hats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, I'm feeling the pressure, I think, like I said last time, to get stuff done. So that'll just be hanging in my stash for a while.
All right.
Looking pretty.
Yeah, I just have 2. So Shannon from J'adore Fibers, she's not dyeing yarn anymore, which is sad. I've never bought any of her hand-dyed yarn. But she decided that she's not doing it, but she's destashing some yarn from her stash. So I'm like, I've never bought your yarn before, but I'll help you get rid of some. So she sold these 2 skeins together. But here they are. Yeah, this one is Casual Fashion Queen in the color Moonage Daydream. So it's kind of like a variegated blue. It's 70-25 superwash merino, nylon, and stellina. This is going to be a pair of socks.
Nice.
I think I might do the Onda sock by the New York Gear. I test knitted that for her. It has like a pearl bump diagonal, which looks
fun.
It looks really good with variegated yarn because it all just blends, like when you purl, it just blends all the colors together and it looks really nice.
Cool.
So it might be that. And then This is House of Alamode. Fingering to apply in the color Moroccan Mint. It's a merino and nylon. So it looks like one solid color, but there is some like depth to it. So
that's really pretty too.
Yeah, I think this might just be. Here you can kind of see it. There's some speckles in there. It might just be a pair of vanilla socks. I don't know.
They would be pretty together if you found.
Yeah.
I don't know, like if you just did a shawl and
I was thinking
colors
the birds of a feather shawl.
Oh.
But I kind of want to do that with like, well, like a hand-dyed yarn, obviously, like the fingering or DK, and then like the mohair lace part or suri. But for some reason, I always get so worried about running out of sock yarn.
Yeah.
And I have so much of it, so like. Yeah, those are the neighbor's dogs. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know what they're doing, but.
That was weird.
Sounds like
it's very windy outside. There's that noise, and then
it sounds like
dogs being weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but it sounded like a horror movie.
I know, we're both like, wait a second, are we in danger? Or
kids scream out there all the time just for fun, and I'm just like, come on, y'all, like.
My nervous system cannot handle random screams.
Yeah. That's everything knitting related that I have. Oh wait, you have more.
I have one more. Well, two more, I guess.
Okay.
I got this cute little bowl of Queensland Collection Dungarees Rainbow Tweed. Ooh. It looks real fun. It's kind of like, I don't know if you can tell. It's almost like wrapped. Do you see?
What do you mean?
Like there's a tiny thread.
It's like,
It's kind of fun. It's almost, I don't know how to describe it. But it is like all recycled fibers, which is fun. Yeah. Oh, it's spun from recycled jeans. So it's cotton. Recycled cotton, recycled polyester, and polyamide. So yeah, this will be the Totally tank from Jessie Made for summertime.
That'll be fun.
Kind of starting to, I'm working on getting these heavier knits out of the way so that I can start spring and summer stuff now, which seems kind of preemptive, but I want to be able to wear them when the time comes. Yeah. So I'm just going to work on them now, and then they'll be ready to wear come, May or whenever it decides to be warm here. So, yeah, got that. It is 459 yards.
Oh, that's a lot of yards.
In this little guy. So,
yeah.
And then Faith and I did a little tradesies since she's getting the Mountain Meadow wool. She gave me these 3 balls of Patton's Classic Wool Worsted in the light gray marl colorway.
I had my Harlow sweater in it.
Oh yes, so if you guys are familiar, you've seen this before. And it's going to be a Sophie shawl. Just a nice
garter stitch.
A nice garter, mindless, basic. Can wear it with everything.
Well, it's not really like mindless because you have to keep track of your increases and your decreases every row. So.
Well, that's okay. Like a little bit of interest will keep me engaged enough to want to work on it. Yeah. Versus like, a body of a sweater where you're just like.
Yeah, it has the I-cord edge and then increase, and then it goes back to decrease, so you're not just knitting straight forever.
Well, it's okay.
So, yeah.
But garter. I love a good garter. So yes, we've got lots of stuff going on. So
yeah, and we have more whips than we show. Yeah, like I have like 6 more than what I'm showing.
I'm trying to think. I have at least 3
Yeah.
I can think of immediately.
I always like try to pick like, oh, which one have I like gotten a lot done? Then I get a lot done on all of them, and I'm like, well, which one do I show? So
show them all.
Yeah, let's show all 12 of them.
Yes.
That's all the knitting stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
well, what have you been doing?
Well, pretty much just like starting to kind of ease back into normal daytime work stuff after the craziness of Thanksgiving week in retail. I mean, it's still busy, obviously, but pretty much just doing that. Been reading a little bit. Been catching up on some pods. There was one that I was going to mention that I forgot what it was. Oh, Chevy Relv. Do you watch her podcast? You should. Okay. She's hilarious. And I don't even know what her podcast is called. I think she just calls it like, it's just her pod. I don't know.
Yeah. If you find it, you can send it to me and I'll link it.
I will.
Okay.
It's a good one. I think she's pretty popular on the tube. Gosh, what else have I been doing? That's all that comes to mind, really.
Well, I've been busy with work. I can't lay off any more days.
Yeah.
So, I've been getting called for the really big work train that goes. So that's always a 12-hour shift.
Oh, God.
And I've been getting it in the middle of the night, so it's cold outside when I have to do all the work. I have a gigantic bruise on my knee. And I didn't know bruises could be itchy, but this one's itchy.
Oh.
It's gross. I fell. Dang. Yeah. So that's been fun. I got it 3 times in a row. So that's been so
We got for you.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm not really strong up here. So like I always have to be like, hey, like, can you come help me? Because I can't do this. So perks of working with mostly men.
Yeah.
Like I get treated respectfully.
That's good.
I mean, there's some people who are just like, but that's just gonna be everywhere you go. But I mostly get treated with respect. I mean, most people don't talk to me because they're scared I'm gonna like get a lawsuit against them or whatever. So, yeah. So I've been busy with work and I've been in pain. I thought I think I might have carpal tunnel in my elbow.
Oh.
Because at work, there's lots of I was gonna do that, but
Hopefully not.
No, not that. Like just a lot of moving my arms around.
Yeah. Train stuff.
Yeah.
Choo-choo stuff, I don't know anything about trains.
Lots of when you lace air hoses, you do that, okay? Not what I was just doing, just so my arm, I lose all feeling in my arm.
Ooh.
And I can't do anything, so I'm just trying to work with one hand, which is impossible. Because it'll get tingly and it'll numb. It will numb. It'll get really numb, so then I can't move it, so it's just kind of hanging out. But then I've been eating better foods that promote circulation, because my boyfriend told me, he's like, you probably just have really bad circulation. It's probably not that bad.
Yeah.
Because I Googled it, and Google likes to give you the most
of course.
severe answers. It'll be, you have cancer.
Yeah.
Definitely, you're going to die in 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But I've been eating healthier foods, which I don't want to, but
Yeah.
And my arm hasn't been being all wacky.
That's good.
So, yeah. I finished watching The Kardashians.
Oh, yes.
Now I need to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
There you go.
Which, because I feel like they're still going to keep updating the Kardashians, I still have to watch the last episode that just came out a couple days ago. But I've been watching that. She keeps talking about reality TV, so I'm like, no, I gotta watch it. So,
I mean,
yeah, it's always interesting. I just think it's funny how when they're like, next up on the Kardashians, they picked the most dramatic things. Then you're like, oh my gosh, everything's falling apart. Then you watch the episode and you're like, they're literally fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Nothing's going on.
They're fine. They're always fine.
Yeah.
You know?
I think, what's her name? I think Chloe might be my favorite. I really like the blonde one.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. I really like
She seems
Chloe.
the most, like, level.
She reminds me of my aunt. And my aunt's really fun. So,
Yeah.
She's cool. I don't read. I used to like be really big on reading, like when I was like a teenager, but now I'm just like, eh. So it's most like on my free time, all I do is knit and watch TV. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've done that too. You triggered a memory I forgot over the last 2 weeks. I watched the entire last season of Sister Wives in like 3 days, I think. 2 or 3 days. That show is a hot mess too. I mean, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but the whole polygamy ordeal, and like I used to live in Salt Lake, so for some reason it just like makes me feel like weird that I'm like, oh, I used to live in Salt Lake and there's just all these, and I mean, you know, live your life, do whatever.
Yeah.
I have no feelings one way or another, but it's just interesting to watch different relationship dynamics, you know?
Yeah, my boyfriend used to live in Utah for work. He lived in Fillmore, which is like an hour and a half, if you know where that is, from Cedar City.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go see him over the summer, and like Fillmore, it's a small town, like it's in the valley, you know. And there was a polygamist there who had like 10 or 15. He built a cement wall around his house.
Yeah.
I mean,
very
like
secretive.
Yeah, I love Utah. It's really pretty there, and like we're talking about like moving out there, but I'm like, I can't move. I mean, I have the podcast. I made a friend finally after being here for like 6 months.
Like, oh great, bye friend.
So I'm like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
But like eventually, if like down the road, like, you know, things are getting more serious. So
Yeah. Well, and Utah's great.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I love it there.
I do too. I get nostalgic for it sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, Utah.
We'll have to go on a vacation. I mean, I have the 20th and 21st off for my birthday in February. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be 21.
Oh, dude.
Like,
I mean, you're going to rage.
Yeah. I made sure to get those days off work, so I'm like, I'm not going to go to work hungover.
Yeah.
Not going to be on a train falling asleep, you know?
Oh, God, that sounds like a motion sickness disaster.
So I really like playing video games.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just, like, I get motion sickness, like, only through, like, TV and, like, PC games.
Yeah.
But it's only with specific games. Like, I mean, I don't play it, but Minecraft would definitely be one I'm just like, what in the world?
Yeah.
And just, like, a lot of, like, shooter games. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but, like, who cares, you know? But
that's what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to get back into video games because I really liked World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that game, like, I don't really feel like I give off nerd vibes, but that game is my shit. Okay?
Yeah.
I love it. So
That's fine. I don't play World of Warcraft. I did for a hot minute. But I do dabble in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, I used to play
cards. So got a little bit of nerd.
Yeah.
I get it. It's fun.
Yeah. Terry's been nice. Terry's the cat. I got her a bunch of toys the other day, and I think like she thought it was like Christmas or something.
She's like, oh my God.
Because like she was so excited. She was going like taking her turn with each one, and then she'd get excited. She'd get excited and go to the other one. But
cute.
I'll put in the video of her that I sent you yesterday.
That's so cute. Oh my God. I was literally like, oh my God, Terry. I love her.
Yeah, she's sleeping on the bath mat in the bathroom. She likes to do that. So her new favorite thing is to sit in the fridge.
Oh.
Like, she won't sit in the fridge. She'll just sit, like, you open the door and she'll just sit right there. So then you almost shut her in, and then you pull her out of the way, and then you go shut the door, and the next thing you know, she's back in there. So, yeah.
You're like, come on now.
I'm just like, please leave.
I gotta close the door here.
Yeah, but haven't been doing too much, just working and knitting.
Yeah. I know, I'm trying to think if I did anything else noteworthy.
I think I've adjusted this shawl like 30 times in this video.
I have done that with mine as well. Oh, I did go see the new horror film by Eli Roth, Thanksgiving. His show, his movie.
Was it good?
Okay, story time again.
Yay.
I admittedly was a little bit disappointed just because I'm really specific about my horror. Like, I hate CGI.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand CGI in horror. I hate it so much. If there's like
there's so much you can do with makeup and like SFX, like
so much. Like
why would you need
practical effects
CGI?
over CGI any day. If I see more than 5 seconds of CGI, it just ruins it for me. Very particular. But so in 2009, Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez did a double feature called Grindhouse. Tarantino did a movie called Death Proof, and Rodriguez did a movie called Planet Terror. And they asked different directors to make like fake movie trailers for between their 2 films. And Eli Roth made a Thanksgiving movie trailer. So like this fake movie trailer has existed for over 10 years now. And I was like, this whole time I've been thinking like, dude, this movie would be so sick. Like, if it were real, I would watch it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But then he made it, and I'm like, it didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
As much as I had hoped, but all in all, I would say it was pretty good. I mean, out of 5 bags of popcorn, I would give it a solid 3.5 bags. So
I like watching scary movies, but I can't sleep alone afterwards. Like, I'm a little crybaby. So,
me too.
like, I love them. I think the only scary movies that have like actually like scared me have been the Sinister movies.
Those ones are creepy.
As Above, So Below.
That one was good too.
It was really good, but I'm like, I'm never going underground.
Oh no,
Ever.
no. The Descent. Have you seen The Descent?
Mm-mm.
That's another underground movie. Don't go down there.
What is it? It starts with an I. Insidious. Yep, that one freaked me out too. Nails, for some reason. Have you seen that? It was on Netflix.
No.
It was about this runner. She went to the hospital and she couldn't talk. So she had to like type it out and like a robot said it for her. Whenever I say that, I'm just imagining Ned from South Park. But there's this guy who killed himself in the movie, and his like spirit kind of just haunted like the whole hospital. Like, it was a creepy looking hospital, but he just liked to go around and like cut the little girl's fingernails off, you know. It was a really creepy movie. It scared me, but like if I were to watch it again, I would laugh. Like, what's another one? The Ritual or something, I think.
Yeah, possession stuff freaks me out, and like
ghosts
and stuff like that freak me out.
At first, it was like a little slow going, and I'm like, okay, like I would never go into like the woods, like with even if they were friends, like in a place I don't know. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But then like the whole like when that guy was just like impaled on the tree, I was like, nope, nope. I thought he was gonna start moving when the other guy wasn't looking. Like, that stuff freaks me out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love a good scary movie, but I also live by myself, and sometimes there's weird noises in the house.
Oh, dude, yes.
Like, I was hanging up my Wednesday sweater to just dry. Like, it was mostly dry, but there was just some at the ends, and then it was like dripping on the shower curtain, and I could hear it. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
I was too scared to get out of my bed, and then I'm like, okay, I need to know what it is. And then I'm walking all throughout my house, and I'm like, wait, I hung up my sweater, and the water's probably dripping off of it. So I checked, and that's what it was.
God, I get it though.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, and Aliens, like horror films about aliens, like abduction and stuff.
That's scary
That
because
freaks
like
me out.
Especially like, I don't know, just like the scenes that they put in there of like with people, you know, like
I know.
fucking them or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it freaks me out. I'm just like
experimenting on them. And
it's like who, why?
Yeah.
Like it makes me so uncomfortable.
I know.
Maybe it's just because I'm a woman, but
No,
I'm just like,
I
why
get
are
it.
you putting? Why?
I know.
Why are you thinking about
Why
this?
do you have to go there? First of all, jeez.
I think it. To make me feel better about it, I'll just think of like that first episode of South Park where Cartman gets probed. Like,
Yeah.
that's all.
Just gotta laugh about it.
Yeah.
There's little we can do, you know, but we can laugh about it.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry for the lighting. It gets
Yeah.
dark here at like 3 o'clock, so.
And I really blew it. I didn't bring the ring light today, so
That's okay.
it's just gonna be
Honestly, I
kinda
don't
dark.
really notice a difference during the day,
Yeah.
but I think now it probably would help, but whatever.
Yeah, right now I think it definitely would a little bit, but it's not too
I can get one and we can just leave it here.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about that.
Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, no, I don't even know what time it is. It's probably like 4 o'clock, but the sun's gone at
4:30.
4:30. Yeah, like the sun's gone at like 5, so I'm like, oh, it's feeling pretty tired. I checked the clock, it's like
I
5:15, and I'm like, I was
I
about to
know.
go to bed.
Dude, I know.
It's
This time of
crazy.
year, it's hard.
Yeah, I know the sun is probably just now setting in Michigan, and it's like 6 o'clock there. So.
Dude, I hate daylight savings time. Like,
Yeah, like whose idea was that?
no.
I know some states don't do it.
Yeah, Arizona.
I want to go
There's
to
one other
Arizona.
one. We had, sorry, we're, you know, gonna go on a tangent here for a hot
That's
minute,
okay.
but we actually had, like, I'm pretty sure a bill got all the way to, like, the Senate, maybe? Or
Oh.
something like that.
Mm.
Where, they're like, yeah, we're gonna be done with daylight savings. Like, we're over it.
It doesn't
We're gonna
even
be
help
done with
at
it.
all anymore.
But I guess it just didn't get signed in Senate or like moved along or whatever. So like last year they were saying like, yeah, you know, if this gets signed then no more daylight savings or whatever. And then it just like fell through the cracks or something.
Yeah, stuff like that happens. Like I assume they're all very busy, but
Yeah, they're very busy.
I don't feel like it's really helping at all because I mean it gets dark out, so we're all gonna turn on our lights.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I mean like back whenever they started it, it probably helped.
yeah.
But now with more technology, I feel like it doesn't make a difference at all.
Yeah, I think there's, yeah. I mean,
well.
I'm a conspiracy gal, so I
I've
just
been-
assume there's ulterior stuff behind
Oh, definitely.
most things, you know.
Definitely. There's a lot of things we could talk about, but I feel like we'd get hate for it. But-
Yeah, probably.
Oh well, we'll keep our opinions to ourselves on some things. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I've been really excited to film.
Me too.
So yeah.
The weather's been hard. We've been trying to figure it out. but-
Yeah, it like blizzarded for 4 days
Yeah.
and the roads were very icy.
Mhm.
And it's just been so windy. Like, why?
I know.
It woke me up last night and
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. And then Terry, she's like, it's windy outside.
Dude, I know. It woke me up too. My house is really like creaky for some
Mm.
reason. Like, and it's not an old house.
Right.
But it's just very noisy.
Yeah.
And whenever it's windy, it's just like pop, creak.
Yeah.
You know.
And-
I'm like, who's around me? You know.
And like most of my neighbors, they have wind chimes.
Mm,
So all night it was just bing, 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 bing.
I have feelings about wind chimes.
I like them. Like some of them sound pretty.
Yeah.
But like when I'm trying to sleep,
Well, and if there's a gentle breeze, yes.
yeah. But if it's
it's
like
50, 60 miles an hour.
it's like
like
garbage
here.
music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's just
people?
chaotic.
Yeah. But
Sounds like cans being thrown in a dumpster and wiggled around like it's not chill.
yeah. So
Okay, well, thanks to listening to us talk about trash and wind chimes and horror films and
the Kardashians.
Kardashians and polygamy and
You never know what you're gonna get here. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. We will see you next time.
like and subscribe.
And comment down below.
And do all that stuff that you gotta do.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.